Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting adventure on Mullis Outside Again today. I am your host, Lance Mullis, and today we will be shooting the Jukar. It's a 45 caliber black powder rifle in the Kentucky style. It is new to me. It's not a new one. It's probably an older one, probably made 50, 60, something like that. It is a cap lock, meaning that it has a cap up under here instead of a flint lock. And, well, it's black powder, so you got to make the cartridge yourself. It's pretty doggone long. It's unloaded. I had to make this rod because the rod that came with it was broken. So I went ahead and made this rod for it, something neat. I'm gonna take it, stain it, maybe do some stuff with it. But we just get out here and shoot it and test this old girl's accuracy. Love the barrel on this thing, big old thick octagon barrel. And took it apart, cleaned it really good, got everything kind of cleaned up best I could. And we just take it out here, we're gonna shoot it at 25, 50, and we'll see how accurate this baby is. I am dying to run some round balls through this thing. Gonna be shooting patch round ball today. All right, and what we will be loading this bad boy with today here is we have Schutzen black powder. Going to be running our load, going to be starting about 40 grains and working our way up from there. We have a .433 Hornady round ball, a .010 lubed patch. I have my powder measure so I can measure out my loads. A really cool starter right here, short starter that Justin gave me over here. I love this thing, homemade with deer antler, brass, just like I made mine over there. Some CCI number 11 caps for the primer. And you got your nipple wrench and pick in here and your prime starter right here. So let's get this bad boy primed and take us some short shots out here 25. Well, here we are, we got this baby loaded up, we got our cap on here. I'm just to take my first shot with this thing, and let's see how accurate she's going to be. Hopefully I won't be too flinchy with it. We're just going to freehand it here. Woo, that was fun. I like that.
What a little sound that makes.
That sounds like a cannon going off. I like that. First shot, you know, it's kind of a little weary. I didn't know what it was going to do. So I'm not even sure if I hit the target. I was just kind of aiming a little flinchy below it. But all right, that thing right there was fun. I like that. I've never shot a Hawking rifle before. I have an inline, you know, the newer model, a CVA Wolf. That is cool. It's 50 caliber, 209 ignition, but it's nothing like playing with one of them babies right there. So let's go ahead and we'll get that old cap out of here. Well, it kind of dislodged itself. That's excellent. Pick that one up when we get done. All right, set her up. And let's get our power going. This thing right here is supposed to be 30 grains is what it's supposed to be, and I got this thing set for 40. So let's give it a good shake and see if we can. I guess this is just how we're supposed to do it, like that. All right, let's see if we got around about 30 grains in here. Maybe kind of, sort of. Let's see. No, that's about half. That's all right, we'll finish filling it up. All right, there's a good 40 grains in there again. Put our little nipple over top, make it easier getting this little bitty 45 hole. And we'll dump all that good stuff in there. All right, let's give her a good bump. Make sure everything's settled down there. Let's take our old Hornady right here and a patch. Yeah, I can see how these things go pretty quickly when you get out here having fun with these things. That's pretty cool. And honestly, with this thing goes in there so good and smooth, you don't even need a short start. Just kind of center it up right here, push that baby down in there. Take my ramrod, old homemade rammer, and ram her home. Give a couple of good firm taps. I'm just gonna leave the ramrod out over here. That way while we're shooting, you know, don't get all up in there. So, and you're right, the stuff smells nothing like that Pyrodex. That Pyrodex smells like rotten eggs. That's what I've always shot my CVA, my Wolf, and man, that stuff smells terrible.
That's because it's the devil.
It's the devil. That's what everybody says. Pyrodex is the devil. The jury's kind of out on that, but we'll see. Now we're going to try to use this decapping thing right here again just to see. Oh, thank you, yo. We always move the powder away just so we don't have any incidents, because it is black powder. Pretty cool little gadget right there, I like that. All right, now, put my eye protection on, wherever it went to. And let's do a much less flinchy shot number 2 right here at 20 yards. Fire in the hole! Can't really tell from right here, but it looks like that in right here. Might have went into the bullseye. I can't really tell. I have to walk down there and see. Let's go down and see. I might have actually did a little high because I could feel that trigger's kind of tight in that thing.
I think you hit the bottom of the circle there is what you did.
I might have. Let's. Yeah, that's a little bit closer. Not too bad considering that thing's so long. I got to get used to that length on that thing. But there's the first kind of squeamish, shaky shot, and the second shot I was aiming right about up in here, so I could have pulled it left or right, you know, that trigger being stiff like it is, but either way, 20 yards, that's a dead deer. All right, these next couple of shots, just to really steady up and see how accurate this thing is going to be, I'm going to shoot off the yoke off the bench right here and see how accurate I can really get this thing right here up to. Set my elbows down and really hold that sight on there. The tip of that sight dead the bullseye. So let's try this baby out. Fire in the hole! That smells so good. It don't smell like that rotten egg crap like that. That's one of my biggest gripes with the whole Pyrodex thing, is it smells so bad. So bad. All right, Justin's supposed to put it on it out here, same yardage. We upped the powder charge on this one to 60 grains, and we'll see how this baby shoots, if it shoots a little higher at 60 grains. That was kind of what I was wanting to work up to, since that 40 grain can do much of nothing. So let's see what we're gonna do here. Mighty knows, that sounded like a cannon going off. Love that sound.
And that, children, is why you wear glasses.
What did it do? Throw some primer
Just
back
a
in
little
you?
bit.
Yeah. I'll set it up. Next shot right here, I got 60 grains in here, and we're gonna check it out and see how she does with 60 grains. I done covered up all the holes, so we're gonna be coming in brand new on this one. And Justin has adjusted the sights out here for me, so let's see what this baby right here is going to shoot with this little bit of a sight adjustment on it. Ooh, yeah, sound like a cannon. Love it. Yeah, I was aiming dead center right there, just a little bit higher than I normally did to compensate for it being a little low. I was aiming just a little bit high, so instead of going that way, that means we need to go the other way with the sights over there.
No, we don't need to go the other way.
Let's see.
No.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit of different, like a control here. And Justin, we haven't adjusted the sights out any. We're just gonna let him shoot it and see where the thing shoots at. Like I said, I aimed a little high on that one, so that's the reason why mine was a little high, but let's see if she hits round about the same spot. On this. Ooh, that thing sounds so good. All right, we got her loaded down again. We got a consistent pattern. So I moved her out to 50 yards out there. We're gonna take a couple of shots at 50 and see how it patterns out there, and then we'll move it out to 100 yards and see what we got as far as that. And now we done broke out the spotting scope over here. That way we don't have to walk so daggone much back and forth. So maybe we'll get lucky this time. We can make it splatter. Let's see what we got. 50 yards. 50, 50, 50. Fire in the hole. I hope y'all like black powder videos, because me and this man, I have dug it, and now that I've gotten into it, and this man has been doing it for a very long time, so he is like my, instead of the beard of knowledge, he is my goatee of knowledge as far as black powder and historical accuracies and stuff. And I really dig this stuff. It's really cool. Most people are progressing to your 6.5 Creedmoors and all your newest things, and honestly, I kind of like going backwards just because it's more funner and more challenging.
When you're trying to kill something,
Thank you.
When you're trying to kill something, the name of the game is put a big hole in it.
I know, right?
You don't have to be moving 3,000 feet a second, just put a big channel in it.
It does not. Ooh, I just saw fire come out the end of the barrel. That was cool. That one was pure when it came off. All right, out of the three, that was my first one that I shot. That was my second one that I shot. And that was my low one. And I had the sight aiming about right here. Actually, this one I had the sight about right here. This one I had the sight about right here. And this one I had the sight at the exact same spot again. So let's cover this up and we'll let Justin throw a couple down range.
I'm going to shoot a group myself just to get a second set of eyes on this. Because we all like to think we're expert snipers, but it's always good to get a second opinion.
Oh. Man, that's a cool looking thing. Well, that's different.
That is a CCI cap for you. Let's see if it'll kill off this time. I know that one was good.
Do what?
I know that one was good.
It won.
Fire in the hole! Once you hit the...
We're going to try the double patch method. We pulled it, I didn't know the camera wasn't going, and shot one with double patches just to see if a little more snug in there might help. So he's supposed to fling another downrange with double patches just to see if maybe that'll help it a little bit and see what we got. You never know, just going to try different things with it until we figure out what we like, or what it likes, that is. Well, in conclusion, love this thing. It is absolutely so fun to shoot. And we still playing with it, trying to figure out exactly where she was, but that was Justin's last two shots right there. Pretty doggone consistent aiming at this thing, and you can see there's some just kind of miscellaneous around here. That was the only one that was really pulling the splatter at 50 yards out there. So yeah, all in all, it's a work in progress, but it's a fun work in progress. I can't wait to get out and do some more shooting with this thing. And it's the Jukar 45 Kentucky Rifle, my 45 caliber. My homemade rod held up with the 40 S&W brass on the end of it. Did pretty doggone good, but we're gonna get out, take it, have a little more fun with it, and that's it for the video today. Y'all have fun, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. And just like every other one of those black powder guys always hear talking on here, keep your powder dry. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next go round.